In 2002, the same 12-year-old girl made you cry in one film and scream in another. She was Lilo, the warm, funny, heartbreaking little Hawaiian girl in Disney's Lilo and Stitch. A child so lonely, so misunderstood, that audiences across the world recognized themselves in her. She just wanted to belong somewhere. She just wanted someone to stay. And in that exact same year, she was Samara, the pale, silent, long-haired nightmare crawling out of a television set in The Ring. A presence genuinely terrifying. Same child, same year, two completely opposite souls. And she inhabited both so completely that most audiences had no idea they were watching the same person. Her name was Daveigh Chase. On June 16, 2026, Daveigh Chase died in a Los Angeles hospital. She was 35 years old. And the story of how she got there from the MTV stage at 12 to a hospital bed at 35 is one that Hollywood has never been comfortable telling. She was born in Las Vegas on July 24, 1990 and raised in Albany, Oregon, a quiet, unremarkable town that had no idea it was raising someone extraordinary. By the age of 7, she was already working. Commercials first, then small television roles in shows like Sabrina the Teenage Witch and ER. By 11, she had been cast in Donnie Darko alongside Jake Gyllenhaal, and then came 2002, the year that was supposed to define the rest of her life. Lilo and Stitch, Spirited Away, The Ring. 3 iconic films, 3 completely different characters. And at the MTV Movie Awards the following year, she walked on stage and collected Best Villain. A 12-year-old standing over the biggest names in Hollywood. The world assumed this was only the beginning. But the world was wrong. Because what the cameras never showed, what the red carpets and the award speeches and the entertainment headlines never captured, was what was already happening to Daveigh Chase off-screen. She was 13 years old when the trouble began, just 1 year after The Ring, just 1 year after the awards, the magazine covers, the whole world knowing her face. But behind closed doors, she was struggling with drug addiction, quietly falling apart while the industry moved on to the next young face, the next fresh voice, the next child with a gift they didn't yet know how to protect. By 2016, her last acting role came and went without notice. She had fallen out painfully with her family. She had been bullied. She struggled to find stability in the city that had made her famous. In her final months, she was living in downtown Los Angeles with her boyfriend Roy, surviving day to day, invisible to the world that had once celebrated her. Earlier this month, Daveigh was admitted to a Los Angeles hospital for malnutrition. Her body already weakened and worn down. While she was there, meningitis took hold. A bacterial infection that spread into her bloodstream caused septic complications and one by one began shutting her organs down. In the days before she died, her boyfriend Roy Hernandez set up a GoFundMe page, not for a comeback, not for a new project, but simply to pay her medical bills and give her some peace in her final days. He wrote heart-wrenching words. After a difficult childhood and a painful falling out with her family, Daveigh was bullied and struggled to find safety and happiness in downtown Los Angeles. He further wrote, "When we met, I promised to protect her and gave her the love and comfort she deserved. Together, we found moments of happiness and hope." Daveigh's father, speaking to the New York Times after her death, confirmed that those close to her had known for years that his daughter had been battling addiction since she was barely a teenager, that the girl Hollywood had celebrated at 12 had been struggling in silence for more than 2 decades. Moments of happiness and hope, that is what she had at the end. Not a Hollywood comeback, not a second act. Just a man who loved her and some quiet moments in a life that had been quietly breaking since she was 13 years old. She gave the world Lilo, she gave the world Samara, she gave the world Chihiro. And the world very quietly, very completely forgot to give anything back. Daveigh Chase was 35 years old.